So it's almost May 9th, and you know what that means? It's Victory Day Parade in Moscow. That's the day that Vladimir Putin gets to show off Russia's military might, and they get to celebrate their victory all the way back in World War II. And what I'm going to show you guys today is going to blow your mind, because not only are they having to borrow equipment like tanks from different friendly countries, but they are actually reenacting an entire scene from World War II, when they finally were able to take down the Reichstag in Germany. I probably butchered that name really bad, but I can't even imagine how much money it probably cost to recreate this whole thing. They should have went and built some roads or something in Russia. They should have done something for their people instead of building these crazy things for one day that is just, I mean, oh my God, talk about never moving on from the past. I mean, it's crazy. This is probably the biggest problem with the Russian people, is they are so stuck in World War II. They actually believe they are actually fighting Nazis right now in Ukraine. Now I am absolutely convinced that they think that they are truly still fighting the war against Nazis. It is pretty concerning, to be honest. So anyways, after I show you guys the reenactment that they're doing, and it had me thinking, like, they had to probably get actors. I mean, they go all out with this reenactment scene from World War II. It's pretty crazy. They literally rebuilt this scene with life-size buildings, objects. Everything is the actual size of what it was like in Germany in 1945. I almost forgot. I almost had a brain cramp there. 1945. So, without further ado, here is Putin's ridiculous upcoming parade.
На марше школы имени Крушанова, села Михайловка Михайловского муниципального округа. Расчет возглавляет Переверзев Юрий Николаевич, участник специальной военной операции в составе добровольческого отряда «Тигр». В парадном расчете сегодня маршируют 4 детей из семей участников специальной военной операции. На марше расчет сводных общеобразовательных учреждений Кировского муниципального района. Возглавляет парадный расчет лейтенант Имакаев Сулейман Хампашаевич. Участник специальной военной операции, награжден орденом мужества, медалью Суворова, медалью Жукова.
На площади парадный расчет сводных образовательных учреждений Кавалеровского муниципального округа.
Наше знамя победы не из бархата сшито, а из тысячи жизней, а из сотен имен, из таких лоскутков, русской кровью политых. Наше знамя победы впереди всех знамен.
If that scene doesn't make you shed a tear, I don't know what would. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. But, anyways, if you noticed, a lot of their equipment looked new, modern, in great shape. But I'm sure the Russians on the front line in Ukraine would love to have that equipment there. Instead, they're having to make these Mad Max vehicles that look like they belong in the circus or in some tweaker's garage. It's absolutely insane. Uh, what they come up with is I gotta give it to them, man. Some of them are creative. Enough of me talking. Let me just show you what these Russians are working with recently.
Отпилена задняя часть за ненадобностью, потому что нужно смотреть в обратную сторону всегда, в обратку, потому что дрон, как правило, заходит вот сзади, вот оттуда, и наблюдают, смотрят воздух, и дверей нету боковых, потому что в случае чего надо быстро эвакуироваться по тормозам и быстрее из машины. Еще один селидовский кабриолет, накрытый сверху. Вот так эта модель выглядит со стороны. Вот, чтобы как-то задерживать тепло. Вот такие вот машины породила специальная военная операция.
Решили сделать так, поубирать остекление, оставить только лобовое. И сделать жесткие сетки, чтобы можно было оружие применять. Задняя мелкая. Ну и дверь-то в принципе заварена. Заделали зад. Обе стороны. Под запаску приняли вот такое решение, сделали стяжку под две запаски. Спокойненько работает. Оп. Все приварено. Приварены обе. Будет держаться отлично. Проверено. Приварили вот так вот. Все крепко.
But it's not only that. Oh no. Instead of infantry fighting vehicles, they now have a lot of infantry fighting donkeys.
Ну-ка давай, что там?
Ну, блядь, пошел, блядь. Ну, видео снимай.
Ай ты ебаный индус, блядь. Кость. Нет, нет, не снял.
Короче, УАЗики закончились, Уралы закончились, транспорт доставки, вон пацаны идут, короче, ведут ослика. Да, ослик? Это она или он? Ой ты, привет. Зоопарк.
But it's not only these Mad Max vehicles and donkeys that they're now having to ride to compensate for all the losses of equipment they have. Their training is strange and weird. So, I mean, I don't understand it, but this is what I'm talking about. These idiots are trying to practice on how to dodge drones. I assure you, that training is not going to help them. Those freaking drones are way too fast for that dumbass type of training. But hey, more power to them. If they think that's going to help them stay alive any longer, knock yourself out. But my money's on the drone for sure. But I actually think I'm going to make a compilation here coming up because there's just so much going on, and the Russian military has been degraded so bad. It's mind blowing. It really truly is. And they are operating at a level that you would see in I mean, no, nothing against Africa, but their militaries are not the sharpest. They're not the most advanced. And when a military has to go back to riding donkeys, That says a lot. So, anyways, that's going to do it for me. One last thing I'd like to say is thank you to everybody that has donated to the Car for Ukraine campaign. Um, it's still going on. There's been a lot of money raised to buy these trucks for these troops in Ukraine. So it has been awesome. You could still donate at any time, and I hope you do. If you have a few extra bucks, that would be awesome. I will absolutely leave the link in the description so you guys could check it out. But that's gonna do it for me, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.